Welcome back to the IBSP. Here's your host, Boxing News.
Turki Al-Sheikh is not the king of boxing. And look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And Oscar De La Hoya has taken to social media recently in stating that after all the trash talk, Shakur Stevenson pulls out of the Zepeda fight. Now, what's interesting about that is Shakur Stevenson took to social media, responded to De La Hoya and said, that's what they told you? Turki promised me a number, and now he's going way back on that number that he promised me. And so basically, Shakur Stevenson said, the reason why we're not going the Turki route anymore is that Turki Al-Sheikh promised me X amount of dollars. Now he's breaking his word, going back on his word, and trying to offer me a much less amount. That's what Shakur Stevenson said, basically calling Turki Al-Sheikh a liar, breaking his word and offering him less money than originally promised. Now, someone asked him, why did he reduce your purse, Shakur Stevenson? Shakur responds and said, his money is getting short. So he's saying Turki Al-Sheikh money is getting short. Now, this kind of really lines up with what I've been telling you about Turki Al-Sheikh. If Turki Al-Sheikh is going to come into boxing and replace all of these promoters, he's going to be the face of running everything. He's going to own everything. He's going to have a monopoly in boxing. Then this guy cannot break his word. He cannot be a liar. He cannot play politics. He cannot be a hater. Those things simply can't happen for Turki if he's going to try to assume control of boxing. So if he's lying to a fighter about how much money you were going to make and then, changing it later, then you're no different from Al Heyman, Bob Arum, Oscar De La Hoya. You're no different than Eddie Hearn. You're no different than Frank Warren. You're no different than all of the promoters that have come before you. If you're going to offer and say, I'm going to pay you this and then change your mind later, you're no different from those guys. And there's too many Turki Al-Sheikh fanboys out there that can't see that. Now, Turki hasn't responded to this, but we'll see what happened. Now we'll get next to Teofimo. Teofimo's come out and basically leave comments on social media talking about, hey, he doesn't like the promotion. This has been promoted like trash. And he tags Turki Al-Sheikh. He tags the ring about how angry he is. This fight has been promoted like garbage. Then later, Teofimo comes back and post, May 2nd is going to be a super stardom night of boxing. Great job, everyone in the ring and Turki Al-Sheikh. So 1 minute he's complaining and the next minute he's kissing ass. And not only that, on all the social media posts and marks, all of his social media negative comments about Turki Al-Sheikh have been removed, have been deleted, and are now gone. So what this tells me about Teofimo is that he's not willing to stand on the things he says. He's willing to back down and walk away from them. And the only thing I have to say about Turki Al-Sheikh is I'm not anti-Turki Al-Sheikh. I like Turki Al-Sheikh. I think he's done a lot of great things for boxing. I think that he helped move boxing forward in some respects. But I also believe that no one man should control boxing by himself. No one man should run boxing as a monopoly, because these type of problems will continue to arise again and again and again. Because at the end of the day, Turki Al-Sheikh is not perfect. He's not God. He's just a man. And if he's going to come out lying, if he's going to come out playing favorites, if he's going to come out being biased, if he's going to come out not making the best fights that the fans want to see, then Turki Al-Sheikh is just like every other promoter. Let's just be honest and unbiased.